Good morning. Welcome to Monday, December 4th. It's been a bit of a busy morning here. We got quite a storm last night, so school was canceled, and I did all my housework. I still got some laundry to process, but other than that, the house is done. It's clean, it smells good. So I'm going to open my Advent in a few minutes, and then I'm going to work on reading this book. It's this giant book called A House of Fallen Night. My dog ate the cover because she's a bit of a jerk. And my sister and I were reading it. She has finished it. And so I'm probably going to do like an hour of reading, an hour of knitting, and just keep alternating throughout the day. I'm going to start with my Cozy Knitter Advent stripes and opening my Advent, and then I'll do some reading. We're about to have lunch. We're going to have some chocolate chip pancakes made by the expert master chef, my youngest, Weston. And hopefully the rest of the day will be kind of calm and relaxing.
This book has a lot of characters in it, and some of the characters have more than one name. So the beginning is setting up a lot of character development so we know what kingdom they're in and how they're related to different people. It's a lot to take in, so I'm making myself some little notes of who they are, some of their nicknames, and like what kingdom they're in and how they're related to each other. This will help me when I do my discussion with my sister later on, so that I'll know exactly who we are talking about. Weston is the artist of the family, and right now he's using his favorite kind of pens, but it's a marker, so a marker pen called Pasco or Pasca, and he is just kind of doodling right now, and it's really great to watch his creativity come out on paper.
gonna wrap up this video. It is only about 10 o'clock. I was hoping to stay up pretty late, but my hands are hurting from knitting. So I'm going to get in some pajamas and probably do some reading and probably fall asleep earlier than I wanted to. But I did Kitchener the toe on the tiny sock, so I'll probably put that on the tree tomorrow. I have not started any tiny socks. I've worked on the Cozy Knitter socks, so I've got my stripes here. I even have tomorrow's stripe because I couldn't stop knitting it. Look how fun that is. So I've got both of those up to date. Little tiny sock. I'm working on my secret project. I've got a lot of that done today. I've joined 2 Zoom groups today. I cleaned the house today. I've done a lot of things, just not as many as I want to. And then I have my new cast on here for the Outlier shawl by Beata. I think it's Beata Jezik. And I have cast it on. This is the 4th time. So the first time I wanted to make it bigger, and I like made up my own number and it didn't work stitch count wise. And then the second time I was like, okay, I'll just double the number, and that didn't work stitch count wise. And then the third time, I don't know what I did wrong, but it just wasn't working. So I'm trying to add up the numbers, like, okay, row 1 and row 2, how do the stitches relate to each other? Like what? And so I couldn't figure it out. So I scrolled down to the bottom of the pattern, and it says if you want to make it wider or narrower, the repeat is 30 stitches plus 5. So that's what I was doing wrong. So I kept that in mind and just did 30, 30, 30 until I thought it looked good, and then added the 5. So far, knock on wood, it is working. But like I said, my hands are too tired to knit anymore. So I'm going to get cozy and edit this video, and hopefully it'll upload overnight while we're sleeping. That was the plan yesterday. I don't know what happened. The uploading got interrupted like so many different times. So that was a little frustrating. So hopefully better luck tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.